Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 4 of The Ones Who Live. I just got back from GalaxyCon not too long ago, and I've been kind of, getting everything caught up, unpacking, all that kind of stuff. So I know I'm already late to this. I'm going to be way behind once this comes up. I've seen, apparently this episode is crazy. I don't know what to expect. Thankfully, I didn't see any spoilers, but I saw a lot of people saying this is one of the best episodes of the show ever. So hopefully that doesn't color my expectations at all. But I'm excited to check it out. Let's go ahead and hop into this, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so sure, go to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. That all sent out of the way. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 4, Here we go. Are all of these episode titles building a singular sentence? What? Okay, hold on. Pipes. Oh. What in the world?
We needed a timeout.
I can't.
Your preferred temperature will be reached in 10 minutes.
Where the fuck are they? Is this the outpost that he's supposed to be going to, or?
What the hell is this place?
Thank you, he doesn't know. They've got power, they got water. Or did they stumble upon one of the secrets that he was going to find out about? Maybe some research facility outside of where they were heading? Dude, he's probably backed up so much.
This was one of my faves growing up. This little girl, listening to her own rhythm, free-spirited, just like Judith. I loved her so much. I thought I was meant to be a writer for a while there. You've become a bit of a creative writer these days. That note in the getaway boat. Why don't you give another masterpiece for your children?
Children.
Yeah, she let that slip.
His name is Rick. We call him RJ.
Aww.
I was pregnant when the bridge happened. He's almost 8.
God damn. Who?
You need to give me the PRB.
What? I just told you you have a son. I don't know who you are anymore.
I'm trying to keep you and them alive.
After saying that we were getting
You have
away,
no
I don't know
idea
what game
who
you're
we're
playing,
dealing with.
Rick.
You need to give it to me.
Raising our kids, believing you were alive, and you were. You
Does anyone want to be with you? I tried everything. We need to go back.
Your preferred temperature will be reached.
Where is that thing? I told you not to show them who you are, and you break the kill record.
That was a kill record.
I'm trying to get you out of here alive, and you pull us out of a goddamn helicopter.
So what? We just let them win.
Look at me. They won a long time ago. They won the day Jadis brought me here.
She was working for them, wasn't she?
With them, I was making her let you go. I got that much out of her.
You want me to go?
I want you to live. She's threatened by us because together, you and me, she thinks we could do anything.
We can stop her.
You saw what happened to your friends. It will happen to everyone we know. To our children.
We kill her then. Should have done that in the beginning.
She left it all behind. Who we are, where we're from. So people will find us if we did that. Please, just
We're
give
really
me
in a rough
PRB.
spot right now, man.
Why all the bullshit?
I had to get you out.
To lie? To leave that note and think I would just leave? Me?
Both of us couldn't go home. Would you have gone if I told you?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point. Like,
Okay. We go back.
they are both stubborn as
We
fuck.
find her evidence. We destroy it. We kill her. And then we go home.
And along the way, find out what the fuck they are doing.
Do you think we can do anything? Because I do.
No.
What did they do to you?
We need to go back.
And after that?
Damn, man.
Do you still love me?
Always. I've never stopped loving you. That's our helicopter.
Oh,
You saved our lives.
It's gone.
what the fuck?
So we're gone.
Yeah.
Were they so distracted by her jumping out with him that they weren't paying attention to where they were flying? How did that happen? Where are they? What is this place? But that does give them a bit of an out.
I'm not going home.
Rick. I think he really does. He has started to believe what they've been trying to do, but he still doesn't know what they're doing, though.
He and Judith tell each other the story of what you did. He started calling himself Little Brave Man. I know how it ends. Nat, my friend who your people killed.
They're not my damn
He
people.
said that to me once when I said I had to keep looking for you. He knew how it ended, but he still had my back. I was so sure he was wrong, but he wasn't. 'Cause here I am. I found you, but I didn't.
But not in the way you would have
This is
thought.
not what I had in my head at all. We just got a way out. They think we're dead, and you want to stay.
That's a good point. Now he doesn't have to really do anything if they believe he's
I
dead.
have to keep them from coming for our home.
They're coming for it. You know that?
They could one day. They kill innocent people. I'm in. I stay and make sure Judith and our son are protected from that.
Oh,
The first man you and Nat killed, his name was Okafor. And he's who saved my life.
Yeah, he feels indebted, but also I think part of him feels like there's something that they're doing that has to be worth the fighting for. I don't know.
We've been crawling around in the dirt so long, Michonne, losing people we love. This felt like a way or a chance to stop that, not to surrender to it, to fight.
Yeah, that's it.
So, you're trying to keep us safe by maybe changing the CRM one day. Who might come after our home and put it in danger. You won't come home with me? To your life?
He's afraid. All these maybes are just scary, man.
I don't want to do this. I have to.
God damn, man. Like, this is...
You're lying. You'll see it, and it'll be too late.
God damn. It's such a sticky-ass situation. Like, I get where they're all coming from. He sees this as like a way to get the world back to the way it was. Like, it not only is he, you know, he's fronting that it's all about the protection, but it's also about saving the world too. Is that this is hope. But he also doesn't know exactly what they've got cooking up. He's not in the know. And there's still like this weird undertone of it. So there's like this uncertainty calling on every front. Come on, Rick. Oh, God damn it. Again, I'd like to reiterate, where the fuck are we? What is this place? Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Why'd they blow up their own helicopter that was already crashed? Oh, fuck.
We can't breach from this aisle, even if it's a defensible
I
position.
don't even have a weapon, Commando, so how are we supposed to get past all those walkers? Goddamn defensible position.
Commando, really?
Oh, this is great.
They destroy any evidence That's why they took out the helicopter.
Oh, okay.
Like-minded innovators in various fields seeking to live off the grid, to create a new, more sustained and hopeful tomorrow. Progress and redemption through innovation is now like a sick joke to me. I cannot go another day, continue to watch our mission die. Let me be remembered as one who refused to leave the world the same way I found it. Lakshmi Patel. When folks try to save the world their own way, it tends to go to shit. It's just like this place. I thought they knew it all, except without the killing of innocent people. Except that part.
And I'll stop the killing. I'll find a way.
Signing up for lifelong duty to the enemy?
This is about ending the enemy.
This is not you, Rick.
This isn't me. How? That I would give everything, my hand, my life for you. That's not me. This is what I need to do to keep you safe.
Soldier of the CRM, maybe. I should be afraid of you. In the red uniforms. I don't know what you're capable of. You lied to me. You keep lying to me. You think I'm not beating myself up for not being with my kids right now? That I'm not wondering how I will ever live with myself if, God forbid...
That's why you should go.
I don't know who you are, because the man I knew would never talk to me like that.
This is breaking my heart, man.
We're getting out of here.
Oh, whoa. Rick activated rave mode.
I had this.
Oh my god, come on, guys. Oh, Rick.
Damn it, hug the wall.
I know that.
Wow, they're so out of sync right now. On like every level. Oh my lord.
You should go.
Grab that handle those while I get this thing.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Rick! Just knock it into this thing.
You gotta go.
That is never happening.
No.
Just need to hear that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Never have to thank me ever.
No.
Your left.
There we go. We're getting back
Way out.
in line.
Back to the room.
Welcome home.
We're just right back where we started. Child number 3 incoming.
He looks like me, so he's really good looking.
He's finally asking.
And he's stubborn.
Just like his daddy, yes.
But does he have his throat-ripping jaw strength?
It's just a Roomba. I kept innovating. I guess they were sick of scavenging and wanted to create another way. But no crops.
Well, even if they did have them, crops fail. One bad harvest, something has to burn to bring it back.
What?
If I could change the CRM, there's a chance for future generations, a real chance.
You're still lying to me. You're lying to yourself. You say you can't go home, but I don't think you can go back.
Is what he's not saying that he doesn't feel like he can go back, or he doesn't want to go back as he is now, or be seen as he is now, or is there something else?
We need to decide what's next.
This place is going down.
Sit, Rick. We're not moving until we decide. Nat used to say, you gotta know when to go. It's not time to go. Not until we know where we're going.
Come on, Rick. We gotta make a decision.
After I left here, why did you come after me?
You know why?
Say it.
You're the love of my life. I couldn't just let you go. It felt like my heart ripped itself out of my chest and walked out the door.
Then come home with me. It's that simple.
It's not that easy.
Listen to me. When this army attacked my friends, I got hit too. I nearly died, holed up in a mall, trying to recover with Nat for a year.
Oh,
they took a year from me.
That's how
From
long.
my time with my kids.
Wow.
I lied to you. I don't know how Judith is. I don't know if she's okay. She stopped answering the walkie. They've taken so much from us. Why give them any more? This hope that you have in the CRM? Sacrificing yourself? It's not real. We, your family, are real. I'm real. No matter what you keep trying to tell me.
Maybe it's just cope.
I need you to try to tell me what is really going on here. What did they take from you?
Carl. They took Carl. I lost him again. When I got taken, I fought and I fought. Not just by trying to get away, but by how I would dream. I'd meet up with Carl in my dreams.
Oh.
And that's how I survived in here. And then one day he was just gone. He just left. But then I started dreaming of you. And there you were. You and I fell in love in different ways. And it kept me going. But then you were gone too, and I couldn't see your face anymore, just like I couldn't see Carl's. I can't live without you. Without you, I die. And I figured out how to do that. I know how to be dead and live. Now, you can't just come back here, make me come alive again. What if I lose you and I can't figure out how to die all over again? I can't. I needed to get ahead of it, Michonne. I can't. At least if I think you will live on longer than me, without knowing if you do, I can just believe that it's true. Knowing, seeing that loss, I won't survive that, Michonne. I just won't.
No.
If Carl were here right now, what would he want you to do? With this new chance to be with those you love, despite all the odds, all the years. I found you, Rick. I came here through the hell that we have both been through to take you home. You think that's all for nothing? For us to just go our separate ways? We go home, Rick, and we figure out how to protect it together. That's how we make it all make sense. We love on each other as hard as we can, while we can.
Okay. I was like, don't you, I better not see a credit right now. Hell yeah, man. Look at him go now. I don't know why I thought that was funny.
System malfunction. Elevator has 2 minutes left of reserve.
Oh god, let's not get trapped in the elevator. Okay, thank god.
Stick shift.
Guys, I get it, but we got shit to do.
Left tanks of ethanol in the back.
Not the...
Hybrid. They equipped us with enough to get home. Gotta thank her for that.
Goddamn, that was lucky.
Yep, we can. We can make this whole damn world ours if we want to.
Yes, we can.
Mm.
That sounds like something I'd say.
It is.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, man. Let's burn it down or just take it over. Fix it. Burn it down, build it back up. Oh, shit. I did see somebody say this, like the Danai actually wrote this episode. It was really, really well handled, man. I really liked the way they kind of played on their back and forth and really kind of cracked into what's been going on in Rick's head, why he's been acting the way he has been. It's not so much that he believes in their mission, it's that much like her needing to believe, or at least believing a little bit longer that Rick is still alive, or that she might find him in a condition that she would want to find him, or even just that she would find him and then know. He was holding on to this belief that, well, if he can't get away, if he can't go back, he needs to believe in the mission and believe that this is for them. He's coming up with these things. He's like, I'm doing this. I can get in there for the Jadis. Like, they will tell them where we are. Like, well, I gotta keep that from happening. Or, you know, if they come after us, they may one day come follow us. Or, you know, the only way I can guarantee that they don't randomly bomb our town, even if we do make it out of here, is if I'm in here controlling. There's so many like various factors floating around in his head that because he can't get away, because he can't get back to them, that he's creating to cope with their absence, with everything. If he can't escape, what he's doing here needs to be for them still. Now, they do claim to have a long-term plan for fixing the world, though the way they're going about it is still pretty fucking shitty. Especially this location was secret from the other ones, and then those are mysteriously falling one by one. Little strange. Like, there's some weird stuff happening. We have this conference that is coming up where all the big leaders of the CRM are coming together. This layered secrecy, this controlled information. Like, there's so much about it, and I don't know Okaforth's intentions, whatever. He knew that it needed to change. We don't know exactly what he intended to change, but that he saw that people like Rick, like Thorne, people who could bring different perspectives and all that could challenge or change the system. It was necessary for it to maybe become something better than what it was. We didn't get to spend a lot of time with him to really truly know what his end goal was. We had an idea of the stepping stones to get there. We got two different outcomes here with his proteges. Thorne has learned the truth and was like, hey, he brought me in. I don't agree with his points of view. I think they got this covered. She's bought into the Kool-Aid. And I think Rick, no matter what, again, depending on what they learned, we don't know what they know. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they got cooking up on the back end. What if they're like inches away from like saving the world, finding a way to wipe out the dead, and we're just going to nuke blast them off the planet? Like, I'm just wondering, is this going to be like a Last of Us situation where there's like, are we going with the logical resolution or the emotional resolution? We don't know yet. We don't know anything. We're all in the dark. But Rick has been just, he needs this to be for something. That's how he's been getting by. And, you know, he was like, she's here, but I can't let myself feel any of this because it was so hard to get past that hump to begin with. So that's why he's like, get away. One, it is all the things he's saying to keep her safe, to keep them away from her, to keep them away from Alexandria, to keep his family safe, all of that. That is all still true, but it's also a way to protect him as well. That's what he wasn't saying. It took so much of his energy, so much of his time to finally get over losing but not losing them. Kind of like what she did with him, though she just kept on fighting. But she didn't have this oppressive force keeping her down, keeping her from him. Like, so there's this whole other thing where he's just got this parasite in the back of his mind that's sapping so much of that strength. While I understand Rick's point of view, like, even without all of that, like, it is that a little bit of a quandary. It was like, well, you know, there's no guarantee. The only guarantee would be if he stayed, if he could change. The thing is, though, like she said, like she called out all the different fallacies. Neither of them know if the CRM is going to find out or if they would even come after them. Which, I mean, clearly, I believe they've been very precise about exterminating people who find out about their shit, even their own people. So I do side with Rick on that like they have to not know. Which she pointed out, though. They think they're dead now. Their helicopter crashed. So they have this free out right now. Again, like he said, without him monitoring the situation, who's to say they don't drop another chlorine bomb on Alexandria one day if they're expanding outward? That's the what if he's worried about in this situation. It's like, sure, they think I'm dead. Sure, maybe that might save me from Jadis's backup plan. Now it's just RNG. We'll never know if we're going to just get botched out one day by them. They're still out there. And that's the only way you can control that situation. Like, I understand Rick's perspective all along in every way that he's getting it, because there's so many uncertainties, and knowing that they are out there and knowing that at any minute the CRM could just kind of creep up on them or do exactly what happened with Nat, her group, and all that before when we saw them drop that chlorine gas just on a random ass little location. At the same time, you know, emotionally, I want them to work together. I want them to find another way. I want them to find a way around this situation together. Like, that's the ideal. While he's just so beaten down that the risk isn't worth it. She just had to get him to get that fire and that fight back. This episode was so well scripted, and the way that they were playing off of each other, it was just really, really well done, especially their performances. Oh, and the way they called on to Carl as well, and just the degradation of memory over time. Is like, they took Carl from me because I've been here all this time. I don't have any way to remember him. Like, he left that, you know, phone behind, the one little thing there, and he can't quite hang on to that anymore. As we get older, as we distance ourselves, if we're not constantly reminded of something, our memory will fade. And when you can't remember someone close to you just because you have no way to hang on to those memories, it's destructive, man. It really is. But she's gone through hell and high water to get here, beaten insurmountable odds to find him. The fact that she found him is astronomically insane. Let's make that mean something. Like, it's the whole thing through all of this is like, the hard part about this whole interaction is I understand and agree with both of them in so many different ways. Each of them have valid points, valid reasons to be taking the stances that they take. It's just Rick wasn't being forthcoming about why he was taking the stance he was taking. But I think from a logical standpoint, he is not wrong exactly. There's no guarantee. They have to either take it down or whatever. He's just afraid of going through all of that again if this doesn't go that way, or if they do find out about it, if they fail and then find out about it and then go after Alexandria's retaliation. You know, there's a lot of ifs. There's a lot of ifs, but hey, I believe they can do anything, and Michonne believes they can do anything together. This group has consistently done is a lot of crazy shit, so I think they can pull this one out too. And that's what I've been hoping for. That's what I really want to come out of this. I was like, hey, let's either take it over, make it ours, reshape it into something better, stop purging people, bring them in, build this out, you know, stop with this consignment bullshit, the secrecy, share that shit, make it something like what they've done before, or just fuck it, burn it all. I mean, our other communities, are they struggling? Sure. But they're doing just fine for the most part. Barring a couple other incidents. It's not the prettiest of lifestyles, but we got something cooking up. And hell, with the Commonwealth, things are definitely going to turn around. And everything else that they got there with the little allegiances that have been reestablished. I don't know if any of that's changed in Dead City or anything like that in your the Dixon show or whatever, but that's where we left off in the main show, at least the mainline show, which I believe we're not exactly in sync with timeline-wise right now, so I don't know when we're going to get back to that. I'm really curious how this is going to close out. We have 2 episodes to go. They're on a united front, and I like that their division also showed in the way they were handling the Walker situations, because they were definitely not synced up and were fumbling around with the Walkers even, when neither of them should be struggling with this at all, but they're getting in each other's way. They're tripping over each other. And then we see that evolve as they're working through these issues to where at the end of it, they're just cruising through everything. But yeah, this is a beautifully written episode. And like, it's hard to be upset with, at least for me, it's hard to be upset with either one of them at all. But at the end of the day, I am just like, Rick, come on, man. Come on. Like, I get what he's saying, but like, I just like always am pulling for them to just overcome the odds and just stop being under anyone's foot, especially when you know they're doing some nasty ass shit. We'll see how this all pans out, man, but what a brilliant, brilliant episode. Guys, what'd you think? What are your thoughts? How do you feel? It's a very complicated episode, I feel like. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Wherever you see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, York, Corey Scott, Melita, Robert, Unglioni, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justice Smith. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.